Ananya. The Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet against Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi in the National Herald laundering money case. The case has been ongoing since 2012. Let's have a look at the report. With the Enforcement Directorate filing a charge sheet against Congress leader Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi in the National Herald money laundering case, the focus now shifts to the Rouse Avenue Court in Delhi, which is set to decide on consequence of the charge sheet on April 25. The charge sheet filed on April 9 by ED's Special Public Prosecutor N.K. Mata under Sections 3 and 4 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act accuses Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and others of laundering rupees 988 crore. According to PTI, the ED has also named Congress leaders Sam Pitroda and Suman Dubey, along with Young Indian Dotex Merchandise PVT Ltd and Sunil Bhandari as co-accused in the matter. Special Judge Vishal Gonge, who is hearing the case, said the present prosecution complaint shall next be taken up for the consideration on the aspect of the consequence before the court on April 25, 2025, when the Special Counsel for the ED and IO shall also ensure the production of the case diaries for pursual by the court directorate the ED to submit a reliable soft copy of the complaint and ensure proper pagination of the documents. That's all for now. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching News 90. Hello and welcome to News 19 Bulletin. Shimla's hotel industry saw a surge in occupancy rates during the long weekend, reaching up to 70 to 80%. Let's have a look at the report. Shimla, April 15. Hotel occupancy shot up to 70 to 80% in Shimla during the extended long weekend, April 10, 12, 13 and 14. However, hosteliers and tourism stakeholders expressed disappointment as it could have been more had the toll tax collection process not acted as an irritant. According to the Shimla Hotel and Tourism Stakeholders Association, the long queues at the state's entry point in Parvano due to manual collection of entry tax from outside vehicles forced some tourists to return. During the long weekend, the room occupancy in the Shimla, which shoot up to 70 to 80%, could have surpassed 90% and have collected at entry point not acted as an irritant. The association president M.K. Seth told the PTI on Tuesday. He said the manual collection of the tax and dispersal of recipients created long waiting lines of cars at the state border, forcing some tourism to return. A couple from Delhi told a local hotelier they have planned a trip to Shimla last weekend but changed their plans after hearing about a bad experience with a friend who had to wait at the entry point. We have opted for Kaleshwar in Haryana, the couple reportedly told the hotelier, while cancelling a booking in Shimla. The inconvenience at the entry point affects the whole Shimla Kinnaur tourism circuit as people visit Karfi, Chail, Narkanda, Sarhan and Kinnaur besides Shimla on this route. That's all for now. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching News 90. Hello and welcome to News 90. This is Ananya. The Waqf Act recently passed by the Indian Parliament has sparked intense debate and opposition from many sections of the Muslim community. Let's have a look at the report. The Supreme Court will hear a batch of petitions challenging the constitutional validity of the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 on Wednesday, April 16 at 2 p.m. The development comes amid a batch of petitions filed by political leaders, including the one of AIMIM leader Asaduddin Owaisi and religious group against the Waqf Amendment, which was recently passed by the Centre in the Parliament. The Act, which seeks to streamline the management of Waqf properties, has been seen a strong opposition from a section of Muslim community and also seen violent protest in the Murshidabad and South 24 Pragnas district of West Bengal. Bench comprising Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Kumar and Honorable Mr. Justice K.B. Vishwanath will sit in Chief Justice Court on 16/4/2025, Wednesday at 2 p.m. and the bench will sit up to 3:25 pm, or the work matter will be taken up at 2 pm by the bench, including item number 13, already notified in the main cause list of 16/4/2025. A statement of apex court read according to bar and bench. A three-judge bench headed by Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna will hear the pleas challenging the legislation. In addition to Owaisi plea, the court listed for hearing the petitions filed by AAP leader Amanatullah Khan, Association for the Protection of Civil Rights, Arshad Manadi, Samast Kerala, Jamiatul Ulmina. Several flesh pleas which are yet to be listed were filed on the top court subsequently, including the one filed by TMC MP Moitra, Samajwadi Party MP from Sambar, Ziaur Rahman Burke. That's all for now. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching News 90.